for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. And for Golden State, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Curry gets the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play his tempo. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Curry, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Again, the Warriors score.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Outside Edwards. Goes up at the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. Edwards got 6. And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Curry. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the inside, Randle. The Warriors pull it in. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Now here's Edwards. 15 in his last outing. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Sinks the 15-footer. Give him 8 points now.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Over Edwards. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Randle can't hit.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That one's off.
Right here. Oh.
Now here's Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Looney passes to Kuminga. Now Green. Here's Curry, covered by Alexander Walker. And there's the screen. Takes the 3. Curry's shot is off.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mr. Clutch in it to 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Green. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And that comes off the assist by Green. Mr. Clutch has got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Reed in the post. Working on Green. The jump hook. Reed can't hit.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Mr. Clutch passes to Curry. Fires the 3. Can't get that one to go. And now just 3 of 10 shooting.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Ingles passes to McDaniels. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And he buries his first look. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside, Green. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards comes in for Ingles. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Outside Edwards. 11 feet out. Gobert against Kuminga. And there's a 3-second violation. And while the season is still only just begun, this year's class of rookie talent has been eager to show us what they're capable of. So let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race and see who's leading the pack. You look at Dillingham, he has really come out of the gate hot with his debut season. Currently in the 3rd spot, but I could easily see him climbing the rankings.
He's gotten his rookie season off to a tremendous start. He deserves to be right up there near the top of the list.
Yeah, well, look, he may have a couple of people ahead of him right now, but this guy's got great talent. You never know what can happen.
Now here's McDaniels. 8 points in his last time out. Lets the 3 fly. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 5. Mr. Clutch passes to Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Dillingham. Green with the defensive effort.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
And the basket is good.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Here's Edwards, following the score by Golden State.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
44 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 5. Let's go with a 3. Edwards can't hit.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 13 points in the game. Green with a screen on Edwards. Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 15 points. Edwards with it. 12 points for him. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half court.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Timberwolves. Thanks as always.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
On the court for Minnesota. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Edwards. Baseline try. Mr. Clutch can't hit. And so Randle will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 5. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. McDaniels, a screen on Green. Randle with the drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Looney, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Anderson's checked in for Green. And now let's see who the best rookie rebounders have been during the last 10 games. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors still have it. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Quick shot, like it's a good shot if you're hot, but...
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it... Mr. Clutch in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Mr. Clutch. On the wing, Curry, covered by Alexander Walker.
Well, their shooting is not where they want it to be here in the second half, especially if they want to chase down that lead.
Pass to Ingles. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Shannon. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Shannon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And anything you can do, Curry can do better. You do not want to get in a shooting contest with that man.
Pass to Reed. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch. The offensive rebound. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
The ultimate team player. Green does all the little things that end up making a big difference.
Shannon's shot is off.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Kuminga, the pass to Mr. Clutch. There's a screen by Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch. The shot no good. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Garza. And he makes it on the layup.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Drives to the hoop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I love how aggressive they've been. They've been taking it right into contact, and then they're going to the line and converting.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Edwards. Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Gobert. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target with the 3.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And Minnesota with possession here. 10-point lead. Randall on the screen. Pass to Edwards from the stripe. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pulls up, high post. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.